did that to Gil, where you brought clothes for Gil. You made him wear the Prince Eric outfit. That's right. And he didn't enjoy it as much as he enjoyed it.
I actually tried to find a Jasmine outfit for him this morning.
I was really worried when I couldn't find Osric this morning.
Really?
Nobody knew where Osric was, which is usually a bad sign.
Osric, where does one go to look for them?
No, it wasn't. They don't have a Jasmine available that would fit.
Where did you go?
What? They don't have a full-grown man good Jasmine outfit? Well,
There are places. I haven't been in Vancouver for a long time. There used to be a party bazaar just a couple of blocks down, but it moves.
Called Osric's?
I don't think they have a Jasmine at the ready yet.
That makes no sense to me. What kind of free market economy do we live in? When a fella can't grab a Jasmine outfit at last second.
I mean, what I should have done is gone on Craigslist and looked for a Princess Jasmine
There you go.
outfit and see what I found.
Yeah, I think you should spend a lot of time on this.
Next time.
Sounds like a...
Next time.
Yeah, type that into Craigslist and see what happens.
Alright, I gotta get Rich back for his nap. So,
Gotta go back.
have fun.
Time to have my hair piece reglued. I'll see you boys.
All right. Good luck with that.
Thank you guys for the song.
Thanks, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm really chipper. I'm trying to be chipper this morning. What's up, buddy? I feel like we haven't done this in a while.
It has been a while. When was the last time we did a panel together?
I don't know. It's been a while. My first convention was in DC in 2014, and they paired off. Did you spill yourself?
Just a lot.
They paired Osric and I up together randomly, and I guess it went okay because I keep doing it.
Right.
Take it out.
We'll try. We'll back the camera.
A guitar?
Yeah, you played the guitar.
A little bit.
All right.
You played the guitar.
You played the mouth guitar. No, you sing. That made no sense. Right, so you're talking about DC being your first con. That was last year, right?
You did play guitar. You played and you sang.
Oh yeah, I had a guitar in my hand and I did the motions that I saw people do on YouTube. And Rob.
The skin flute. Too early? Who was here last night? Who didn't go to bed? That's not surprising. You got some sleep though, that's rare.
Yeah, I got some sleep. Yeah, it's nice.
You usually don't sleep very much.
It's hard to sleep at cons. Who here has not eaten a full meal or drank enough water? It's really easy not to eat or drink at a con or get enough sleep. I don't know. Every time I used to go to conventions, I never did any of those things. And you'd be malnourished and dehydrated and sleep deprived.
Just party all the time.
Well, I know, you don't really feel it, and then at the very end, you feel like you're dying. Like, oh yeah, I gotta do these things to stay alive. So take the moment to eat a cracker.
Yeah, make sure you drink something that's not alcohol. Maybe hydrate a little bit. Stretch. I don't know.
Stretch.
Take a nap.
Oh, naps are great.
Are you good at taking naps?
I'm really good at taking naps. I can sleep anywhere.
See, I can't. You can sleep on an airplane.
Well, I was talking to the guys because they all like, okay, economy's too cramped for them, but for me, I can sleep in economy so easily. I can sleep anywhere.
I can't.
I can cross my legs in economy. That's how little room I need. And
I'm just a little guy though.
Yeah, so even if they fly me business, I downgrade myself. I just go like this.
But didn't you buy some crazy headwear to help you sleep?
Yes, so I got an ostrich pillow, which is awesome, by the way. A friend sent it, he's like, hey, check this out, as a joke, and I bought it. And it's really soft, and then, I mean, you don't even have to put it on, because it does look a little bit weird. But essentially, it's a pillow that you put over your head, and there's a mouthful. And then
Just for the mouth, that's it.
for breathing. See, you don't need to go out for air.
Mouth guitar.
And then there's two head holes
It looks really strange, y'all. If you saw somebody wearing this, like,
Oh, did you?
I saw a picture of you in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But if I saw you on an airplane wearing that, I would probably get off the plane.
But it's really soft. So I have a couple of positions in the plane. I'll usually have the pillow. It's soft, so I use it as a pillow. If there's not a kid in front of me, so they won't be kicking, then I'll do the head, like forehead, like this. I can sleep like that for a good 5 hours at least. Or if I'm against the window, I'll do this. Sometimes, if the person beside me doesn't recline, I'm in the aisle, then I'll recline just a little bit and I'll do this. That's also preferable, and that's a nice position.
I can't sleep on planes. I have a lot of trouble sleeping on planes.
I'm so good at it.
I had a flight the other day, the guy next to me, just the entire flight, 5.5 hours, just kept grazing my arm. Just
And it wasn't soothing?
And he had like really long arm hair. So it was just like, this little like...
Actually, okay.
I was miserable.
Has anyone ever flown Southwest Airlines? Okay, so I
Are you
did.
excited about that?
Apparently, it's the thing. I did not really know what it was, and usually I take my time. Like I'll let everyone else go on first, and I'll be last because you have your seat. Well, I flew for Southwest for the first time, and I had no idea that it's like first come first serve.
Right.
And so I was last on, and I'm like, where's my seat number? They're like, oh, you just take whatever's left.
You're in the toilet.
Well, so it was a full flight, and it was me and this older lady, and she was ahead of me, and we're just looking for empty spots, and at the very end, there's one spot, and it was this couple with a child, very cramped, and she just turns around, and she's like, I'm like, oh, I'll take it. And so I take the spot, and the child's right, but like, it's two couples, well, a couple, and the child's on them, right? So it's like 2.5 people in 2 seats. And I just sat there, and I fell asleep right away. And I didn't even notice. And apparently the child was crying. And I was so proud of myself.
The child was crying and you were asleep.
Yeah! And I think it's because I've just taught myself how to sleep so well that even if I want to work on planes, as soon as I sit down, like I just get sleepy and I just can't stay awake. And sometimes it gives me bad impressions on movies. Like I tried to watch Hunger Games twice on a plane, and I fell asleep within like the first 10 minutes. And I attributed it to it being a bad movie, but maybe it's just because I'm really good at sleeping on planes.
I'm jealous, because I can't sleep on planes at all.
I love it.
I love it.
I would fly just to nap. That's a consideration.
I'm really tired. I'm gonna book a flight. And just stay on the plane.
Maybe it's the engine roar.
The plane has a soothing sound sometimes, I guess.
I don't even know what it is.
It's not making me sick. All right, on that note, looks like we got some lines forming. Should we attempt to answer some questions?
Yes.
Which side do you want to go with first? Gonna go with the...
ready.
Yeah, she looks ready? Okay.
Hi, my question's for Osric, but I thought I could also extend it to Gil.
It's okay.
Osric, yesterday you were talking about how you partially try to follow a vegan diet, and I've been vegan for 2 years, so that's like really special to me.
Wait, hold on, can you say that again?
Yesterday you were talking about how you partially try to follow a vegan diet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been vegan for 2 years, so that's special to me, but I just wanted you to talk about that a bit more, and Gil, if you've ever tried anything like that.
You're gonna love this one. So, the reason why I ever tried a vegan diet at all, and I don't even know if I'll call it vegan, I watched this documentary called Forks Over Knives.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, Ohio, and I was doing the movie at this time. Have you seen this documentary, Gil?
No.
It's good. I watched it in Cleveland while I was doing this movie, and I ended up talking to the producers and directors about it, and they're like, well, it seems like a good idea, but you can never do this plant-based whole foods diet. And so, which I thought, yeah, I can do it, and I'll do it for the rest of production. So I ended up doing it for two and a half months on this. It's not just vegan, because vegan you can eat like potato chips until, for as much as you want, but it's a whole food source. So basically anything you eat, you have to have seen it in its whole form.
Yeah.
And so it was really hard.
Also no olive oil too, right?
Right.
Falling asleep, I'm being good.
Okay, so what ended up happening was I became lactose intolerant, and I became so food aware that I started reading all these labels and realizing how everything had corn in it. To now,
Everything had corn in it?
everything has corn in it. Anyways, now the diet I eat now, and has anyone ever heard of Soylent? Okay, it is not Soylent Green. That is made of humans. This is named after Soylent Green. It's Soylent. It's essentially a complete meal replacement, and it's like this bland, a little bit chunky protein shake, and I love it so much.
Sounds disgusting.
Some people hate it, but if you think about it, like a chocolate bar is processed foods, but it's processed for taste and it's processed for cost effectiveness. This is processed for nutrients and blandness. Nutrients and cost effectiveness. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, there's this one guy in Europe who got tired of waiting for his order because it's really popular, and he created his own with flavors, and it's called Joylent. They got 3 flavors. My friend swears by it, but I appreciate the blandness. I don't want to spoil my taste buds with banana flavor. I don't even know what flavor it is. It's like.
Hey, it's wonderful you're vegan. I think that's great. I eat healthy for the most part. Yeah, but I've never tried anything like that.
Obviously, I don't have it all the time. For social reasons, you can't bring a tub of gray around. So I eat a lot, but if
I will say I've started noticing how much sugar is in everything. Like, it's crazy how much sugar is in everything. Just look at anything you eat. It's like you don't need that much sugar.
If it's usually like fruit, then it's like, I'm just like, just go for it. But
Yeah,
if
but
it's
like
added
fruits and
sugar,
vegetables to me is like, okay, that's fine. At least
Yeah.
it's like natural. It's fine if it's got sugar if it's like from fruit or vegetable, but like the process.
I mean, if it's a whole food, perhaps.
It's a whole food, right?
Whole plant-based food.
All right, let's move on. Let's get to something else. Sorry, you guys. I want to apologize. Just kidding. that you're coming to take my soul right now. How are you?
Good, you.
Great. It's an angel. They don't take your soul.
So just first quick thing, the Party Bazaar is now a couple blocks away from Science World.
Oh, it moved.
Yeah.
Party Bazaar.
This you should ask.
Well, that is not from Party Bazaar.
Do they have Jasmine costumes?
I didn't see any when I went there.
No, it's not a very common costume.
So my question is more directed to Osric, but Gil, if you have any experiences that could
Sure, probably don't, but go
supplement
ahead.
you. So Osric, I have seen some videos from your YouTube channel, and the question I'm asking about is when you went cosplaying as Kaz at the mall. So what were the weirdest looks or comments that you got when you did that?
So that's what Castiel looks like.
Yeah, I know that much.
Okay. So this one time, it was for Gish Wiz, and my roommates were, this was before I knew what Gish Wiz was. And my roommates were doing Gish Wiz, and they're like, hey, we're doing this thing, can you put on this outfit? And so I put on the Castiel outfit, and I just walked around the mall.
You just went to the mall.
Yeah,
What mall?
Burbank.
Burbank Mall.
Yeah, like the downtown
Burbank.
P.F. Chang's and the Burlington's. Okay.
You have Chang's and Burlington Coat Factory.
That's the only thing I can remember of it. It's where the IKEA is.
Love both those places.
Yeah, downtown Burbank.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I got that many weird looks, to be honest. People just thought I was a creepy dude in a trench coat.
You were hiding the children.
Hot Topics looked at me funny. The people in Hot Topic, but...
See, that's bad if people in Hot Topics are looking at you funny.
Right? Actually, that's a very good point. But no, for the most part, Victoria's Secret didn't like that. We got kicked out of there really quickly. Yeah, I know.
You shouldn't have tried with the lingerie.
Well, I mean, I was fully clothed, but I don't know. It was okay. I think the weirdest part was when I was in the kiddie toy ride section. There weren't any kids for most of the time that I was.
It's not a good look, man. You can't do it.
It's really not a good
You
look.
can't do it. You can't go in there at all.
That was probably the weirdest one. I think they thought I was some I don't know guy that just really liked kiddie rides and that had too many quarters.
But you are.
Yeah, that was probably the weirdest one. It's you know, a full-grown man trying to shove himself into a truck. That's this big. Just didn't.
Full-grown man trying to show himself in
Okay,
a
well, half-grown man. I'm a full-grown man. You know what? I'm gonna consider myself a full-grown man for the sake of the story. That
It's
did
amazing
not.
you were arrested that day.
I think it's the trench coat. People don't like trench coats in public. They think you're gonna. They think you're naked underneath. They think you're holding stuff.
Yes. I mean, it's almost as bad as wearing like a robe in public, you know? Like if you saw somebody walking down the street in a bathrobe,
Yeah, you're right.
they're probably crazy.
You're probably concealing something.
Yeah. So anybody wearing a bathrobe here today? From the
See,
hotel?
lot of trench coats.
Bathrobes are comfortable.
Yeah, it was actually okay. I think Castiel's costume is actually not that bad. If I had the wings, if I had your wings, that would probably have turned a lot more heads. But until I was doing the really weird things, it was, you know, I was just a guy in a trench coat. Because they exist still. They just thought I was like hipster or something. It was just too cool to wear your everyday attire that people used to see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You should try to walk around with the wings in a mall and then share your experiences with that. That'd be interesting.
Hey,
Hey guys, thank you for karaoke last night. It was a ton of fun.
you're welcome. You guys were a great crowd. It was hard to leave.
It was fun.
It was really hard to leave.
My God, I was tired.
I was wondering, you guys both do a fair amount of traveling with your career.
Hey, we both what?
Yeah, sorry?
You guys do a lot of traveling. I was
Traveling.
wondering if there's anything that you always take with you when you travel, or something that you always do when you arrive in a new city.
My ostrich pillow. That has become a staple, and sometimes I don't even wear it. So I use it as my laptop sleeve because it fits perfectly. It's super soft. Something to think about.
Wow, so anything that I always take with me?
You have a pillow or a fan or
Like wet wipes?
yeah. Like underwear.
Yeah,
Like a lucky pair of underwear.
Germaphobe, so like I get on a plane, I'll wipe everything down.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so dirty then. I wipe nothing down.
You're why I wipe everything down. People like you.
Oh man.
Who,
My forehead is
You wipe
probably
something.
full of bacteria.
oh God.
See why?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe I have a few articles of clothing. I generally like to take a couple pair of underwear with me everywhere. Or not. Depending on where I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, I always bring my laptop, and therefore my ostrich pillow. I think those are that's the thing. If my house was burning down, I had to say one thing, it would be my laptop. Not even the charger, because I can get another one on my laptop. Yeah. So that's the thing I bring along. Even if I don't use it. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's weird. There's nothing on there that I really need.
On the laptop?
Yeah, I think it's just how much I associate it with watching anime and TV shows.
Yeah, I mean, I could live without it. I tend to bring mine, but I rarely even use it. You know, it's weird.
I like the idea that I might use it.
It's nice to know it's there.
Yeah,
In case you need to just
comforting.
watch some anime or
Like an ostrich pillow.
look up
So comforting.
Jasmine costumes online.
Oh, wait, that's right. I did use it for that.
Use it for that.
I did.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Question. I feel like we should have a better item that we bring around.
That we take with us?
Yeah.
It's got to be something.
I mean, an ostrich pillow's alright, but
We can take it everywhere.
I had a friend on this shoot I just worked on who always brought a pillow and a fan with her, like a mini fan, and she just
That's
that's
weird.
what I sleep with. And the pillows, like hotels usually have fat pillows. Like I need a flat pillow, so she brought a pillow. They're really fat pillows in these hotels. So, they're hard to sleep with. It's not good for your neck.
Hey,
Try to teach someone something. Okay, yeah.
How are
hi.
you doing?
Good, how are you?
My voice hurts from last night.
How's that coffee treat you?
It's tea.
Tea, good girl.
I was just wondering, okay, this is my first con ever.
Welcome. Wait, are you from Vancouver?
I am.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good. I was just wondering, okay, I've been a fan of the show for about a year, and I always like have my own image of characters of like what I thought they would be like as actors, because I know a lot of the actors are different than their character, like Misha, for example.
He's pretty close to it.
Yeah, is he that? He's an angel.
And like coming here, I like see this cool side of you guys. I was wondering if, do you guys have a favorite character other than your character, obviously?
Crowley. It's easy.
This is Crowley. You've said that before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah, probably Dean. We got
Close
Dean.
second.
Fan favorite, but you know.
Close second, Dean, but Crowley.
But how would you compare Crowley to Mark?
Also very similar.
So you like Mark?
You know what? My experience with Mark is kind of like Crowley's experience. When I first met Mark, I thought he was like the most evil person. I thought he was like angry. I thought he hated me, and then he just kind of turns into this. I was like, no, not so much. You just gotta get to know him a little bit.
Yeah.
So many layers.
But everybody has a story about the first time they met Mark.
What was the first time you met?
First time I met Mark. All right. I'll be Mark. You be me.
All right.
Just like come in and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Gil.
Oh, God!
No, how would you have done it?
Hang on. Just don't. Oh shit. Just don't.
This
do it
is your
like
phone. Pretend. Hi, my name is Gil.
I may have exaggerated that last part, but I swear it was. And I'm like, all right.
Was there a turning point? Was there a moment where it's like, oh, that was just him, and he's always like that?
I'm sure there was. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know if there was a moment where I realized that he's actually a nice guy. I don't know if that's happened yet. No, he is deep down. Somewhere in there is a nice guy.
That's fine.
Mark's great. Is he here yet?
No, he's not here yet. Did I told you how I first met him, right? Similar. I asked him, I'm like, hi, my name is Osric, what's your name? And he goes like this. And this is his chair, and it was like Shepherd on it. I'm like, oh, your name's Shepherd. It's like, Mock.
Wait, this one's set?
Yeah, this one's set. It's like, first time I ever met him, and then I didn't really get, I think I offended him. So I didn't talk to him after that. The second time I saw him was at San Diego Comic-Con, and I was there on my own. I was just like walking in the middle of thousands of people, and I just get this hand on my shoulder, and it's Mark. And I had shaved my head for this Halo project, so I looked completely different because I had hair like down to here, and then I shaved, and I was in thousands of people walking on my own. Gets a hand on my shoulder, and he's like, Osric! It was Mark. He's like, look, this just proves that you don't all look alike. And it was awesome. And he was with Misha and Jim. And like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I was just gonna get some food. And he's like, no, follow me. And then, and I just went on this whole adventure with Mark, Misha, and Jim after that. I'm like, oh wow, he doesn't hate me. It was great. Such a good line too, you know? So quick.
No, I think there's been like, you know, we do the Saturday night special.
I'm still not sure if that's racist or not, you know? I still can't tell. Should I be offended?
No, because I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
You were
right?
telling that story. I was like, that's crazy that he recognized you.
I like that. That moment has endeared Mark to me forever.
He can be endearing, for sure. I was just going to say, he's helped a lot with the Saturday night special show that we do tonight. Please come. Yeah, so Mark is really, he's taken on the role of music director, which is great because he knows music and he's excellent. But there was like a night, like one of the first or second times we did it, that he said some words of encouragement and was very sweet, and it kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, you messing with me? But He wasn't.
Yeah, oh Mark. Oh Mark.
Hey.
Hi guys. So, as you can see, this is an amazing fandom, and we love your guys' work. So I want to know, what can we do as a fandom to further your careers? Because I want to see more of you.
You guys are doing so much already. It's honestly, I think the majority of people that have been on this show have not expected any amount of support for their participation in this show at all. So honestly, everything you've done has been such a wonderful surprise. And anything more is just a lovely bonus. But honestly, I can't ask for anything more. You guys have done way too much for me. Now it's just trying to reciprocate.
I was gonna say, you guys can do a lot for me. You know, I want to be a superhero at some point, so keep that in mind. No, I really just want to come back with Supernatural at some point, and I know the producers. You know, they say they listen to you guys. I think this is one of the only shows that I've heard of where the producers actually do kind of like keep an ear out to what you guys want, and they try to like, you know, because they know that you're the reason that they are still going in season 11 and going stronger than ever. So, no, I joke. What Osric said is dead on. Like, this has been the most unexpected, amazing surprise in my life. I mean, definitely one of them, you know. So,
never expected this.
No.
This doesn't happen. This doesn't. I don't. Would this happen for any other show? I really don't think so. You know, the Kevin character, I thought, you know, I was gonna do it and then move back to China. But this show made me move countries twice. You know, so it's, yeah, I mean, it's changed my life a lot. No, thank you. It's been wonderful. I moved out to China to...
He's gonna be deported soon.
Well,
enjoy what you have, guys.
That's true. But I moved out to China to further my career, and you know, it wasn't until I came back and just realized how much I resonated with this culture. I'm like, well, yes, I'm Chinese, but I'm very much Canadian. I was born and raised in Vancouver. This is the culture that I grew up with. These are the movies and shows that I watch. So it's really nice to be back. So I really am very thankful for this show for bringing me home, and my mom is too. So both my real mom and my fake mom.
Thank you. I love your input as well, Gil. So, Osric,
Yeah.
when Jared watched the Hollywood show parody, did he ever tell you his reaction of seeing you as Sam?
You know what? I never got to see Jared's reaction. I was kind of nervous about it. So no, actually I didn't. I mean, I heard. Did
You guys got any photos of Misha or something?
I was with Jensen and Richard in Dubai when we first saw it, and Jensen loved it, and I saw Jared like months after, and he loved it too. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see Jared's reaction of seeing me look like him.
You're talking about the parody?
Yeah.
You did get to see the look at his face when you...
No. And it's so important.
His shoulder. I'm sorry.
God. But you know, those reactions are so important to me. Like, remember when I did Ariel? It was so important for me to see your face.
How could I forget?
Like,
Same.
it was all about the face, you know, it was all about the reaction. So important. But yeah, Jared's face after the shoulder, he just turned pale.
Oh.
It was not good. It was, my heart dropped, I freaked out, and everyone in the room cheered. And it was awful. It's awful. It's awful when you're trying to feel sorry for someone and everyone's not letting you. They're like, good job! Way to bring down the giant! I'm like, guys, look at his shoulder popped out. They're just so happy about it. Awful, awful people. And that's how I got the nickname, because I was so uncomfortable with them praising me for something that I'm like, this is not what you should be doing, that they just kept going with it and Master Chow stuck, because they're the type of people that like to, you know, really dig it in there. Yeah. Yeah. Master Chow.
Hey.
Hi.
So I was wondering if you could switch bodies with someone in the cast for a day, who would it be and what would you do as them?
I would swap with Jensen. just in life for a day. And what would I do? Everything. Everyone. I'd do it all.
I would switch with Jared, and I would put boxes on high shelves. Just to see what it was like, you know? It's like, ooh, that was so easy. I didn't need a ladder for that. I don't know, I feel like that would be quite a nice feeling. Maybe one day I'll build a miniature house and I'm like, oh yeah.
That's what Jared feels like.
I think it would be pretty cool, actually. I mean, it sounds stupid, but for all the short people here, can you imagine, right? Close your eyes. Imagine just like holding a box and reaching it up, and it goes to the top shelf. I mean, you're kind of tall. It doesn't. It's a dream.
Dream big.
Dream big. Bigger box. Slightly higher shelf.
Alright, we got 5 minutes. Let's try to crank through some of these. Hey.
Okay.
I just want to say real quick, you can get pillows of yourselves on Etsy.
Pillows of ourselves from Etsy?
Yeah. From Etsy, you can buy pillows of yourselves and just bring that on the plane.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they actually make those?
Yeah.
I thought Hot Topic was going to make me one, but they just taped my face on Jared's body. I was convinced though.
That's a good idea. I'm sure no one would look at you strange if you broke out a pillow with your little face on it.
Okay, so hypothetically, you get $5 million.
Yeah.
But for the rest of your life, there's a snail chasing after you. And this snail, if it touches you, it kills you.
Can you crush the snail?
No. It's always gonna be there, it's always gonna be following you, and you always have to be running, but you get $5 million.
Why do you have to run though? It's a snail.
Yeah, it's a snail. I feel like you could walk away to the bathroom.
But let's say you
To the
go
kitchen.
to sleep one
Right.
day, the snail's gonna catch up eventually.
If you got that kind of money, you could probably buy a bed that's like a hovercraft. Like, it doesn't touch you, sleep like suspended.
Well, can you put like a cup over the snail?
Let's just say no, you can't be anywhere near
Circle of salt. There you go.
Let's just say you come within 5 meters of the snail and you're dead. Would you take the $5 million?
Can you fight the snail?
That'd make you closer than 5 meters and you die.
I don't know.
That would not be a good way to go.
That's a lot of money, but I don't know that I want a snail chasing me the rest of my life. It would be pretty annoying.
Just think of all the wet wipes you'd use. That's $5 million in wet wipes.
But like right now, I would be like, shit, where's the snail? Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's no money that's worth
I don't think I'd
looking
take
over
the
your
money.
shoulder the rest of your life
think
or
I'd take
on the
it.
floor. No, I wouldn't take it. I'd like to
Good
earn my
question.
money. That is a good question. Now I'll let the snail live.
Hi, I was wondering if you could have coffee with anyone, fictional or real, who would you like to have coffee with?
Coffee?
Coffee? Tea?
Or tea?
Dead or alive?
Yes.
Elvis. Hey, Gil, come have coffee with me? Sit down with latte. I'd be interested in having a...
What would you tell him? What would you say to him?
I'd say...
Would you sing with him?
Would I sing with him?
Yeah, sure. Bust out and just start jamming?
Yeah. I'd sing with him and we'd order fried banana and peanut butter sandwiches.
I think I would do, I'd pick Albert Einstein. And I would just have a discussion about theories. And I like his views on not only science, but the balance of religion that he has with it. I would get into a deep discussion about that, theology, so.
He's such a nerd. Einstein?
Kate, have you like looked around DC?
Have I looked around DC?
Like, did you travel around DC?
Been there once.
There's an Albert Einstein statue, and if you stand in the middle and you talk to him, it's like he's talking to you. There's an echo. I mean, it's yourself talking to you, but it's a really cool effect.
Have you been to Graceland?
What is that? Is it BB King's? No.
You're joking.
I am so bad at these things. I miss so many references. What is Graceland?
Graceland? That's where Elvis's home was. Is.
Wait, it's that the amusement park, right?
Well, there is a park, but Graceland
Okay.
is his estate, his house, and the property is called Graceland. It's in Memphis. It's where he died on the toilet. Fat and happy.
Okay. Yeah.
That not something you'd be into?
I don't know. There's so many.
Who here's been to Graceland?
Wait, who here doesn't know what Graceland is? Okay, thank you.
Wow, sweet. Wow. Who doesn't know who Elvis Presley is?
Hey.
Get out of here.
Do you know when we went to? Do you know who BB King is?
BB King, of course.
Okay, all right.
This is the end, you guys.
Is that the spirit of BB King? That's all. Okay. When I went to Dubai with Jensen and Richard, BB King had just died, and I'm like, who's BB King? And for the entire trip, they would not let it go, like, because I'm supposed to know who BB King is.
You didn't know who he was?
Right, and then we just kept discovering all these things that I didn't know. Like Graceland, I guess.
All right. Hey, Cass.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm not feeling too well, but I'll get through it.
You're not doing too well?
No, I don't feel too well.
Party too hard last night?
Yeah. My question's for you, actually. Sorry, Osric. I'm just wondering, Gil, if you could make an album full of cover songs by like any artist, what would your like top 3 songs on that album be?
Top 3 songs on the album.
Elvis, BB King. Yeah.
That's All Right Mama by Elvis Presley. At This Moment by Billy Bear and the Beaters. And Man in the Mirror. Yeah, I don't know, those 3 just popped into my head.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what's great about the air conditioner here? It's whisper quiet.
Yeah, it's super quiet.
Rob and I were walking in and we're like, are they doing a helicopter landing bit? What's going on?
That's Jared,
no.
Jared Jensen.
They're lowering Jared to half-mast.
Good job, guys.
Wow.
You can't let Jared touch the ground. You know the rules. I'm actually supposed to be a floor mat, but Jared is not supposed to touch the ground. It's inappropriate. Okay, there I go.
It's like a riot.
Nice your face.
A riot.
Wow, there's Liz.
Also,
Hey Liz, just put that in the jump cover that more, that picture of Jared. You wanna go bring back
Who's that other guy?
Oh, that's your face.
Yeah, me and Jared just fell down.
Yeah. Did we really need air conditioning? I don't know about you, but I'm a little on the nippy side. Anybody?
It's a little chilly.
I don't feel like we need the air.
Yeah.
Is this the first time this has happened?
I mean, I thought they turned it on to get the hair waving, but
The Gil McKinney hair wave.
well, for Jared and Richard.
Well, the flow my toupee across the room, you know, so it's no good for me. I mean, now with the new glue I got, thank you, Robert.
Speaking of toupees, how did it go? How was this last 40 minutes?
Last 40 minutes?
What?
How did it go? How did your onstage talk go?
You know,
I'll relay it. He wants to know how the panel went.
the crowd was great.
Oh, good.
The crowd was great. Probably not my best Q&A,
Okay.
but you know.
Thank you for your honesty.
I'll be honest, I'm great.
Yes.
How do you feel about it, Osric?
I'm still sleepy, but I'm doing all right.
I feel like you guys are a well-oiled machine now to be on stage today.
Sorry?
A well-oiled machine.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
I don't know if well-oiled machine is the term I would apply to Osric and I.
Yeah, I feel like we're a clunky clunky oils.
Robbie, come here real quick.
Napkin.
I know that I'm not the best hearer on the stage. Go. Is it me or is it deafeningly loud over here? You guys talk.
Is it louder over there? Can you hear?
I can hear Gil, I can't hear out there.
This is crazy.
That's pretty good. I'm kind of yelling into the mic though. I think I'm compensating.
Wow.
Don't you feel like we're in a scene from like a Vietnam movie or something?